the ways of making that this deen works for you and making things easy for you and facilitating things for you is making sure that your suhbah, your companionship, is a companionship of people of sidq, a companionship of people of truthfulness. Because the mar'u, the person, is with whomsoever he is a companion of. And that's why the Prophet ﷺ said, إِنَّمَا مَثَلُ الْجُلُوسُ الصَّالِحِ وَجُلُوسُ السُّوءِ كَحَامِلُ الْمِسْخِ وَنَافِخُ الْخِيرِ. The Prophet ﷺ said that the example of the one who has good company and the example of bad company is as someone who works as a blacksmith or someone who sells perfume. As for the one who works as a blacksmith, or as for the example of good company, is that if you go to someone who's selling perfume, then it's as if, even if you don't buy from him a scent that smells, you'll get minhum, he'll give you a swipe or something good, or you'll get a good smell, at least by being in the company of such a person. And as for the example of bad company, is like a blacksmith. If you were to go there, either they might yuhrik thiyabak, either they might burn your clothes, because the sparks will come, they'll burn your clothes, or you'll be covered in the dust and the soot of being in that company, or at the very least, you'll come out smelling with the same dirt and sweat that area is. And the thing about being in a smelly place, is that if you spend your lifetime in a smelly place, you'd stop smelling the badness. It's just someone who comes from outside. And so this is the nature of suhbah. If you've acclimatized yourself to the ashab as-su, company of badness, then you stop being aware of it. Sometimes when, especially the peer pressure on our children, this is when we have to remind them that it's not about trying to fit in. It's trying to fit in or trying to be with those who we want to be like. Those who we know are people who represent something we value. That's why Sayyidina Ali, in his time when they went to Kufa, he said, we know the best of you and we know the worst of you. Straight away, within a few days. So the people of Kufa said, how is this possible? And he said, because the best of us have ended up befriending the best of you. And the worst of us have befriended the worst of you. That's how it works.